Joseph Schilling, Kaylee's older brother. I'm 23 years old. I live in Christiana, Tennessee, and I'm a student at MTSU, a junior right now, actually, majoring in pre-law, and I play cards. A few years back, it was at the end of 2012, beginning of 2013. It was kind of something fun. A friend of mine did a little bit. I always thought he was kind of geeky, nerdy for doing it all the time. But then I decided to check it out. It seemed a little interesting being able to test my wits against somebody else. So I tried it out, and it actually turned out to be a lot of fun, surprisingly. It wasn't as geeky as the shows or as the communities sometimes make it out to be. Yeah, I definitely still play cards today. There is a comic book store on Broad Street named Outer Limits, and every Saturday we get a bunch of kids together ranging anywhere from 8 to 16 years old, all of them just kind of playing cards together, just having a fun time. I'm the judge there for the event, and every Saturday I judge the event for them. We get between 4 to 12 players each Saturday, and it's just a fun time. I just try to keep the kids happy. I kind of teach them, mentor them a bit, and then every now and then an event will come across where me and a lot of the more professional players will get together and we'll actually go to a competitive event. I placed in numerous events. Usually bubbling is what the term is. Bubbling is the idea that an event by the way, regional events usually consist of players between 2 to 800 players. It's about the count. Nationals usually has about 2,000 players. World events are, of course, a lot more limited. But at regional events, usually they'll only take the top 32. Between 200 and 800 people, only top 32 actually wind up getting an invite to move to the next level. What bubbling is in the final round, you get to, if it's an 8 or 9 round event, you get to the final round, and if you get a win, you make it to top 32. If you don't, you wind up just barely surfacing on the top of it, not being able to get in there to top 32, getting like 48th place or something like that. That has happened multiple times for me, unfortunately. Yes, I have actually managed to place at a couple regional events. I've placed at multiple OTS events, and because of that, I've earned my invite to nationals quite a bit. Of course, it still comes down to luck and probability, which can be very infuriating, but that's what's kind of so obsessive about the game itself, that no matter how much effort you put in, there still is a luck factor to kind of keep you in line. But at the same time, it's very enjoyable, and when you wind up winning, it kind of just shows the fruits of your labor. It goes really far in determining who you are as a person when it comes to the game, and who you are as a role model to the kids when you're trying to teach them about how they're supposed to play, about what is right, what is wrong in the game. You wind up being somewhat of a role model to them, sometimes more emotionally involved with others, but it's definitely impacted me in a better way, being able to critically think on a new level, being able to socialize with people better. Honestly, I recommend it to most people, just whatever their hobby is, just to get out and socialize more with it. Find people that have that same interest as you. And to me, it does a lot for me. I'm able to hang out with a group of kids, being able to be an influence on the next generation on a regular basis. They know me, I know them. Being able to find a group of friends that you have something in common with, being able to share expenses together, carpool together, have we have like a 3.5 hour drive to Louisville. We talk about anything on the way there, whether it be just nothing, as guys do. Sometimes we talk about nothing, whether it be sports, whether it be politics, whether it be religion, whether it just be our personal lives. Anything comes up, and it definitely, any one of those circumstances can make an impact on your life.